a project you're thinking about, you probably be thinking about it for 3 years or 4 years, but you don't know how to actualize it and how to make it a reality. So how exactly do you turn it from, you know, an idea in your brain into an actual business?
There are a lot of people, you've heard this statement that the richest place in the world is a grave.
Yes.
My role in the world, in this side of the world, is to make sure that as few people as possible take themselves rich to their graves.
True.
Which is, let's have a conversation. It could be as simple as, I like to put together flowers.
Yeah.
And so I'm not a gardener, I'm not a botanist, that's not where my forte is.
Yes.
But I know how to put structure to a business. I will ask you, what do you know? We start from what do you know? What information do you have?
Yes.
Is it that you like to look at them? Do you want to grow them? There are people who would never for their life be able to grow a plant, for example. People don't have green fingers.
I'm a plant mom. I have killed a lot of plants.
Yeah, I did that too, you know. But there's a person who's able to actually tell you, this is how to make sure your business is growing. I mean, your plant is growing. So what does Catherine do? You come, you tell me, I want to be able to help people to become plant moms.
Yeah.
So you know how to keep plants. Yes, you know the name of plants. Yes, you know what this. So the problem is what? It's the commercials.
Yes.
So we create commercial structures. A commercial structure is a place that makes you sell.
Yeah.
You need the right people, starting by yourself. Like, do I know what I'm supposed to do, and can I sell? The first salesperson for any business is the business owner.
True.
And then you figure out, what other channels am I going to use? Am I going to advertise on social media? Everybody is doing it now on social media. Yes. So you go online. Are you going to start tutorials, for example? We help you to structure what you know to something that is marketable, that is sellable.
Yeah.
And then you're able to put it together. So you move from, if I'm working alone, I'm working with a good team, because any successful business has 3 components from my experience. The people, starting with yourself, the process, how you do your business, and then profitability. Everything else supports these 3, you know. But if the people are not right, your processes are wrong, there's no way you're going to get to the point of profitability. And everybody wants to be able to say, okay, my hustle is giving me something.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, let me just throw this at you. Have you now experienced where a client comes to you and they say, this is the idea I have?
Yeah.
And you're just like, I know this is not possible. Have you ever been in such a situation where they came to you with this absurd idea and you're like, hi, please come down to reality. This is not possible.
Yeah. No, I haven't. And this is the reason. My mind is not tuned to say no to a business idea just because I have not experienced it. What I ask is, what do you know?
Yes.
Who do you want to sell to?
Yes. Your target audience.
Anytime you're starting a business, you must figure out, no matter how wild that idea is what need are you feeling?
Yeah.
Who do you want to sell this idea to? Is there a market for it? Are people willing to pay you for that service? Now, if people, no matter how wild, if you're saying, I just want to start commercial planes to go to space, we will start. We will have that conversation. Yeah. So there's a market for it. You've done your research. Now let's sit down. Let's create a business plan for it.
Yeah.
In the process of actually writing business plans is when we have discovered people like, okay, maybe this is not all of it as I had envisioned. Maybe this, or you could be starting from the top. You know, you start at the apex, and businesses are built from ground up. So it's like, okay, so this is ultimately where you want to be, but this place where you want to be. Now I create now building blocks.
Yes.
Because there are steps that we also have, like 7 steps for organizational maturity. That we have. So those blocks, you just build them. So that then you know, okay, so we are going to space. So what do we need to know?
Wow.
And then you start from there. And that could be a wild example. But what I'm saying is, nobody has come, because I'm not the master of your business.
True.
You are. What I do is I put structure around that business so that you can be profitable.
Okay.
Yes.
And
that's the idea. Like, let me help you to mold you to get to the point where you're profitable. Awesome. Not a no.
That is a very interesting approach to business advice.